a little bit of paper, and then you put it in like your blazer pocket or something like that. Just put it somewhere where nobody's going to get it, where you can get it out quite discreetly, nobody's going to notice, and then boom.
That is possibly the worst piece of advice I've ever heard. I'd rather compete in the Pain Olympics and do that tip. Okay, so last video was actually done really well. I remember like looking at it, I had 8 views. I came back like 5 hours later and it was on like 60 something, and I was just refreshing the page and it was getting like 19 views every refresh or something. Really cool. Thanks for the support. I know there's a lot of new subscribers to the channel, so hi. But today's video is back on Ryan Franklin again because, you know, I got a lot of views in the last one and, you know, he's a bit of a dickhead. So in last video I actually mentioned the how to cheat in your GCSEs video that he made. No, but this guy's been getting a lot of controversy with his flexing. Let's have a look at some of these titles, shall we? How to cheat in your GCSEs. He's literally telling people how to cheat. I've had a quick skim through it and it seems pretty bad, so let's watch this.
Now before I start this video, I just want to say, if you do enjoy it any time, please like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, I know I'm doing this plug, but it really does help and motivates me to make more content, so yeah. Now on with the video.
That was literally the most shameless plug I've ever done.
Yo, how's it going, guys? And today I'm going to be teaching you lot on how to cheat in your GCSE exams. But before we get into the video, make sure you smash that like rating button down below. Also make
sure you smash that like rating button. Make sure you give me all the money and hang on, that's a picture of himself on the wall. Why is there a picture of himself on the wall? Is he that big-headed that... Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Make sure you smash the subscribe button and also turn on the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified every single time that I upload a video. So it's that time of year, everyone's doing their GCSEs, everybody's got exams, and I know for a fact a lot of you lot have got exams, obviously, because you lot are quite...
Let's look at his room, though. Selfridge's bag and mouldy light switch.
Young. And as many of you lot know, I didn't really do too well in my GCSEs. I actually only got 1 GCSE, and that was...
If you got 1 GCSE, then why are you making a video on how to cheat? Because you can't have cheated very well.
I was a B in RE. I did my parents proud. So if you are doing GCSEs, just remember I only got 1, so hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better. But obviously you lot don't want to...
That makes me feel worse, because obviously cheating tactics don't work.
Follow my footsteps. You don't know GCSEs to your name, and that's why you cheat. If you can't beat them, join them. Now, for the time when you do your GCSEs, you already know whether you're going to pass or fail, right? Like, surely you already sort of got that, like, feeling in the back of your head thinking, actually, I don't stand a chance. And that was kind of...
No. Most people actually do worse or better than they actually think they do. No one really gets what they guess. Obviously, some people do, but most people usually get better or worse because, obviously, they don't know the actual exam yet.
Me, I didn't put the revision in, you know, I just wasn't really focusing and I didn't really care. You don't want to be like me, right? Just know, right? I'm not a role model in terms of education. But if I could go...
Mate, you're not a role model in terms of anything. Like you have a picture of yourself on the wall. I mean, that screams quite a lot.
Back and do one thing differently, it wouldn't be to focus or to revise, it would be to cheat. There's a few ways that you can do this. Now these tips and tricks all depend on how strict your school is. Now if your school's quite strict, then some of these might not work, but you know, if they're quite lenient and they're not really that fussed like my school, I mean, you could get away with it. So
yeah, because in some schools, they just let you bring in a whole page of notes. No, some schools actually let you bring the textbook into the exam. You know, some schools do that because, no, it's not cheating. It's just being nice, you know, letting everyone cheat. It's pretty cool.
The first trick to cheat in your exams, what you got to do is pretty much do a little bit of revision like the night before and write down the answers to certain things or like little tips to help you in that exam that are going to help you answer the questions. And all you got to do is write down like a little bit of paper and then you put it in like your blazer pocket or something like that. Just put it somewhere where nobody's going to get it, where you can get it out quite discreetly, nobody's going to notice, and then boom.
That is possibly the worst piece of advice I've ever heard. I'd rather compete in the Pain Olympics and do that tip because Jesus Christ. I mean, hang on.
So you just bagged yourself a few more marks. Obviously, this does kind of require you to wear your blazer if you do wear one at school into the exam, which can kind of be horrible because it's summertime, it's like 20 odd degrees, and you've got a shirt, you've got a tie, you've got a blazer and everything, and honestly, it can be kind of horrible. You want to make sure that you're not putting it on the back of the seat or you're putting it with your bags at the back of the room or wherever, so it doesn't fall out. Just make sure that you keep the bit of paper quite safe so that nobody else finds it, nobody sees it, and like I said, put it in a discreet place, like up your sleeve or maybe like, you know, in a pocket inside your blazer. You can look around and take,
or maybe up your arse, or, you know, because no one will see that.
Take it out, and yeah, you just got the answers right there. Don't even tell me that isn't genius, because you already know that it's actually quite clever. Basically,
no, it's not clever. You got 1 GCSE. You can't be that clever.
If you can't use the knowledge that you have to do the exam the legit way, just put the knowledge that you have into cheating and then boom, you passed. Right, for this second...
What? Does that even make any sense?
Basically, if you can't use the knowledge that you have to do the exam the legit way, just put the knowledge that you have into cheating and then boom, you passed. Right.
Nah, that still doesn't make any sense. Just comment down below if that does.
For this second trick to cheat in your exams, you're going to have to make like friends with some of the nerdy kids maybe like a few weeks before, and fingers crossed those nerdy kids are sort of sat near you in the exams, because then fingers crossed you can use them to help you pass this exam with this trick. So say if I'm doing my exam right now, I've got my pencil in my hand and I'm writing the answers, I've done this question, I've done question 2, but I get kind of stuck on question 3. Do this trick. Do 1, 2, 3 to let your friend know which question you're on, and then they can tap back with the answer of which it is. So it could be like, oh, it's B out of...
I'm not sure if this is like it for everyone, but in my exam hall, everyone's probably about a meter apart from each other, and if you bang your pencil 3 times, no one's gonna care, unless it's like the invigilator's walking past and they're gonna think, what the hell. But no one's just gonna sit there waiting for you to just bang your pencil, and then they're gonna look over you and tell the answer, because in my school you can't see like anyone else's papers or anything, so this isn't gonna work. It's probably just gonna get you thrown out of the exam. Yeah.
A, B or C, so they'll be like, to let you know what answer it is. I think it's actually quite genius. Now, you don't want to overuse that trick because it could kind of compromise the whole operation, all right? People might notice that you're doing it. The invigilators, they're on you like a hawk. They spy on you. They're literally looking at you from like several meters behind. Like they've got eyes in the back of their heads and everything. So you need to be very, very careful. Don't overuse that one because you will get caught out. Now, this next trick isn't exactly the best of all tricks. You can probably only use it about once, and it's using your mobile phone. Now, fingers crossed, your school isn't that strict enough to put all your phones into one massive box and, put it at the back of the room so nobody can see it, get it, anything like that. Or they don't tell you to put it in your bag, that sort of thing. See, in my exams, I genuinely just left my phone in my pocket, like in my blazer, just somewhere close to me. So I don't really want to give my phone to anyone. So what you could do is, I need to go to the toilet, put your hand up, raise your hand, go to the toilet, and then once you're in the toilet, just literally go onto your notes and put some revision tips or something like that in there, like some questions and some answers. Put it in there, try and memorize it from getting back to the toilet to your desk, and then just pretty much use what you've just done in the exam. Honestly, it's so clever, but you can only use that about once. Obviously, during the exam time, it is kind of a nerve-wracking time, so your bowels are going to be a bit like dodgy, so you might be allowed to use it like twice if the invigilator is nice, but 9 times out of 10, you'll probably only be allowed to go to the toilet like once, and you don't want to overuse this trick either because it does get quite suspicious. You keep on going to the toilet and it's a bit bait. But yeah, guys, hopefully this actually helped you. If it did, then please do smash a like rating on the video. It genuinely does mean a lot more than you think. If you can't do it the legit way, then just kind of low-key cheat. It doesn't really matter.
Hang on. So if you can't revise then cheat, that's not the great way to teach people. I mean, you won't influence the kids.
As long as you don't get caught, it's not that big of a deal. And if it means getting a couple of extra GCSEs, then I don't think you're going to complain. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's on screen now. Go and follow me. I might follow a few of you back after this video. And yeah, boys and girls, I'll see you tomorrow for yet another video in a bit. Still I get my money, still I get my money.
What is this music? It's outro screen and it's actually just a picture of his Instagram. How sad can you get? Now obviously his description's really good. He's put family friendly PG clean in this because it is okay. Now this video has been pretty short, but I might do some more, taking the mick out of this guy in my next video. So if you do, please smash a like and subscribe to the channel, or maybe leave a comment on which specific video I should react to. Anyway, catch you guys later.